And then we'll hook everything up here in the middle a bit nicer. Ooh, so one misaligned. Probably not, so we'll just go up this way. Go that way, hook up. We just need tar to go around the back. Tar that way. And let's just take the same over here. That's tar flowing. That is power flowing. Oh, not that way, because that's not connected up. Can we hook it up here in the middle instead then? And 1, 2, 3 tar producing. And let's hope this can output what we need, at least a bit faster. Oh, look at that. That's hammering out tar. So now we are producing still craft bit 1. That's going to be 150 in total for all 3 of them every 1 second. That's 3 barrels a second. And this can fill 5 a second. More than 5 a second, maybe 7 a second. So hopefully that will increase our plastic production. And kickstart the rest of the base. I just have to manage our power a small amount, because that is probably going to start to get a bit strained. But our orcs are doing a beautiful job over here. "19 tired." That's not good. It just becomes the orc food. But I was needing plastic, so hopefully we have solved that by the increased throughput we have right now. Maybe changing that to an input of, or to 1 chest instead of 1 per one of these, so we can expand it out a bit. That will also be easier for the robots to not go completely crazy. Let's just try this. And expand you down a few times in just a second. That goes out. This outputs the back side, so we should in theory be able to do this and flip it. Here. Need 2 bio. Bio factory we needed. Yeah. 1, 2. In theory 1 we could add in a second one here in the future, so we should probably just add in the chest up here instead. Should we move it over a bit? Give ourselves enough room. We are messing with it anyway, so why not move it all while we're at it? So please go to here instead, then we can do a second one. Just over here. I think we can align it on top of each other. Nope, we can't do that, so we'll have to do it right there. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that one hooked up. Then we just need to hook up the pipes again. That one can go both ways very easily. Should we do it something like that? We just need the syngas to hook up. You can go this way. Then syngas, and you'll jump across over here and hook up one more time and continue over. There, and there we go. And some power. Good, so what does this look like now? This just missed the syngas because, oh yeah, that's why I did that. Right here, and we also need one right there, pretty much. That's getting syngas. Is it getting aromatics? No, because that needs a double hook up as well. So if you can get in fast enough, it should be hooked up correctly now. What about over here? That is getting syngas, that is getting syngas. Why are you the only one not getting syngas? Well, let's just hook this up correctly first. Can we get ourselves an underground to go through this way? Then we'll hook it up over here. And you'll go to right here and hook up, please. Say plastic. Less than... Let's buffer it at 500 again. That has served us very well so far, and I think it will serve us very well in the future. So, jump. We'll change you instead. Now I just need to increase the input of syngas. Is that just because we're missing barrels? It is. But let's remember to do the right one. Here, syngas is being requested. Let's get 250 instead. Don't want to wait on something as simple as that. And let's upgrade. Let's see if this is enough. If I need to upgrade the input of the barrels as well to keep up. Because that is running. Probably need to if I expand it out. Let's upgrade you and you. And this one, I think... Let's give it an upgrade while we're at it. Because it can't output it fast enough, it just needs to go in fast enough. So there we are. Full speed on syngas. Is that gonna fix all of these to get enough? We'll see as soon as I get a bit of time to run. Might not be the case, otherwise we'll just have to speed it up. But that is at least a lot more plastic than before. Let's check our production. Yeah, look at that. That has kind of shot into the air quite significantly. Hopefully we can sustain it. Not sure we can, but we will find out. I think this might become an issue at some point. But at least we are producing more of what we need. Look at the syngas one just trying to keep up. Might need a second input for it to work. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, we'll need a second one. So let's just take you, just add you over here. Can I take you away? I couldn't, but I can do something else to power you then. And please take you, and you can just stay right there. And take this little setup right over here. There we are. So that's going to double our syngas input, as long as we have enough in the system. Might not be the case anymore, but as soon as we start to expand out, we at least have a very, very nice plastic setup going here. And this should be getting all the plastic it needs. That is true. Then we're back at the seaweed. But that I can live with for now. Mostly because it is quite easy to expand. We have a ton of limestone. Why ain't it being flown in? Might want to increase how much is going in, but I can't see why that should be a problem. Oh, I know why. I know why it's an issue. That's pretty much because of it's set to filter 2. We won't request any before we get to 2, but if I set it to, for example, 100, then we should be able to, and then I can do this. So there, 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 and there. Then I can remove you. Then I can copy this one down on top of the other ones to make it work a bit better. But why is there a rubber pole right there? That is most definitely wrong. And you can go on top of that one. Top of right here. Okay, there's some pipes that's a bit messed up. Oh, that's actually good to know. One of these messed up. Aha. There is a mistake down here. That has never worked. That is an old mistake in the blueprint. But only in the first one. The rest is actually completely fine. Well, good we caught that. Or we did too many things. And the rest are looking fine. It's just upgrading throughput. You can go away. You're wrong. Oh, it's because of that one. The blueprint looked wrong. That's going to get fixed now as well. So there we are. That should give us a lot more what's called seaweed fruit, since we're not lacking the limestone anymore. So let's go and check on our production a small amount. That is looking as intended. That's a bit old. That's when we added more production, but we should probably get it to produce a bit faster again now. Hopefully. Well, that is fine. We can leave it for now. More power dips. Food. That's still just the seaweed holding that back. $500, $560. That's not good. Should we just make one more while we're at it? Could landfill in some of this lake just to make room for it. And maybe actually get the roboport down the correct place. I think we do have enough landfill to do this. So let's just get you solved. That means we can remove that one. That's misplaced. And messing up things. And then we can add in a second seaweed farm. Like 2 more seaweed farms if you wanted to. Oh, we're missing materials, ain't we? Yeah. Oh well, that'll get built and then we'll do more seaweed in the future. Beggars can't be choosers, so kind of funny how much seaweed you need to run a base. It is quite hilarious. So let's just check out the tar yet again, if it's running as intended. That was quite quickly we went through all the tailings. Now limit that. Yeah, it did. Good. That. Oh. So that has been solved. And hopefully that will solve our food issues as well. But probably not. Let's just add. Let's fix this seaweed issue. There's no reason not to do this. We can always just dismantle it again afterwards. And our base will just solve it. Slowly but securely. There we are. And a few pumps. So let's go back to some more advanced things. So what is it we want to get now? We have this fixed, I think, active carbon. Active carbon have been solved, so you can kind of go away. But you're used for a few things in the future, but nothing very needed yet. Oh, we can do it with the flue gas that we're going to produce a lot of going forward because of different recipes. We already have some in storage. So should we pretty much take care of you? Because you're not really that needed. At least not in the quantities we have. You can also set it to always keep 200 barrels in storage. And that way keep it. Also go into that one. We'll leave it until something blocks. High science is pretty much one of the next things we have to go for. Let's get stack inserters. That's normal one. Boost. Yeah, to be honest, let's get that one. That's gonna help us quite a lot of places around the base. And let's see what else do we have. Concrete, not read it. There's another plastic recipe here. Let's just get it just for the fun of it. Just to have things flowing. The mushrooms, very, very good. Filling up. Manure. It's also working. Is it filling up though? Doesn't look like it. It might be lacking manure. check these two. Because we are consuming more than we are producing, so we should actually add in more manure, because that's used for the urea as well, which is used many places around the base. Or we could also increase our fish farm to solve this. Then again, fish is completely backed up. Maybe just killing some more fish will actually be fine. Well, that's backed up in blood. Okay, let's have a look at the fish thing. Because if fish is backing up, that means urea is backing up, and it's just because of blood. Let's check this. Can we use blood for something useful? What is that used for? Artificial blood. That's way into the future, so we can skip that one at least. Blood meal. That's used for nylon. Nylon's with diodes. Oh, this could be a good way to get rid of a lot of blood. Because we do need this one to go forward. Iron. Oh, blood urea. Oh, wait. Wait. That'll be good. Hello. So, let's just hook that one up. Yeah, blood urea. Why not? Why not? That seems like a very good way to do it. So what if we just fly the blood down here and get it used into urea? Because urea is used so many places. And I'm most definitely not keeping up as is. Yeah, we're consuming everything we're producing all the time. So on Twitch is still showing. Oh, thank you for. Oh, that explains. Oh, I forgot to change that. Thank you for that, Akim. Oh, that's. Oh, I completely forgot. That explains so many things. Oh, that's. I have to get used to streaming more than one kind of game. Because I had updated the title and the stream information stuff and going live things, but I forgot to upgrade the game. Yeah, 2 hours lag. That's not the worst. Oh, that was stupid. I started with biters, but it's out without biters right now because just learning Pyanodons was hard enough. And I kind of decided that, yeah, just doing the recipes is hard enough as is when we're going with all of them. Because that was turning into a bit of a mess because the way the biters evolve, or fast evolve in Pyanodons, because the production chains are so long and all the things you have to do takes forever to do, you never get enough defense to defend yourself. So we kind of changed that. So we're looking at the blood recipe because we want to get this one away. You are correct, bytes are not compatible with Pi. I don't think they can ever balance it around it without by default turning down the evolution time and stuff like that. But yeah, they're probably not gonna do that. So these. Do 4. Then just get the blood in. Then we'll get all of this fixed quite easily. Let's see here, blood in. We so need to get this removed. How much room do you take? Oh, we can actually do it like it's just the same. That's a bit annoying. Kind of wanted to have it a bit less. But this one, going around back, just with normal pipes. We just need those to get those delivered. Luckily, we have them getting flown in. It shouldn't take long before we get some pipes. There we go. So what if we do that? That is still better than using undergrounds. And then we have urea out over here. Maybe just going into one chest. What if we do a chest up here? We're going to do 3, doing it like this. Getting blots. Or to be honest, this might actually be easier to manage. Yeah, this should be a lot easier to manage, to be honest. So you'll go that way, you'll go that way. Up this way to this chest. The blood, instead of going on the backside, it will go in the middle. That way I actually can move this out one as well, to make it a bit more compact. That is always fun to do. That means bloods will go over here and down this way instead. And should we jump you across? Because then I can do this. Here and that way and that way. Then we can get one here, one there. Boom. Making it completely modular, this setup. And then we just need the blood flowing in from this one, and it'll go into here. But I kind of want to jump. What if I jump to here? So I can get blood flowing that way if I want to make a second one next to it. Into one chest, limiting. Or we could limit it to not urea, but the amount of blood we have instead. Instead of limiting you, what if we limit the input of blood instead? I actually think that might be a better way to do it. So here we'll say, well, so blood, if that is greater than, let's say, 400, you will output into the system. If it's less, you won't. That way I always have some blood I can use for different things. And urea here is very important. But don't have to worry about all of these shenanigans. Where should I put you? Now you're jumping at the edge and on the edge. So here, so make it modular and go up that way. That work. Does work. Is it the best? No, most definitely not. You have to do that. So, like, that is what I was trying to do. That jumps. Border, border. That will work. Shift, shift. I think that is good. Let's get this flowing. Please request in some blood. That will output it. You'll consume 100 every 10 seconds, which is pretty much nothing. That's 400 every 10 seconds, so this can support way, way more than these 4. Oh, we need, damn it, we need some power in. Oh, not power in, sorry, some fuel in these. Could we somehow get that in? In theory, if I do this instead. What if I jump from here there instead? That should give us enough room for power in right there. Doesn't give us enough power in. That's a bit annoying. I didn't notice that. We could have solved it by moving it out 2 more, but that takes more room. Then we have to solve it maybe at this side? What if I jump you from here to here instead? To be honest, just move you a bit further up. Here. That's right below, right below. You'll jump as far as you can. Then we should have enough room to make a nice little setup with the outputs. What if we do that and going in? And then we will have there and there. How about that as a system? That's most definitely not going to work without a splitter. Oh, this is so annoying. Do we have to move it down here then? Do we then have enough? And do a splitter right there. Oh, that's very, very compact. That's going to go in this way. That's going to go in that way. Then we'll just do the same down here. That gives us just enough room for this as well. Let's try this and see how it works. It's greater than 400 will enable, and it's not greater than 400 right now because we have 250 here. But that should start the butchering of the fish again, which should start to produce more blood. So that will solve itself slowly. Yeah. And coke is on its way to get in. Let's just see if this works. Coke, both sides, perfect. Same down here. Blood's gonna flow in as soon as we have enough, and then we have urea going out to this one. That's a good way to manage all of our little blood we have. Yeah. And this is also getting solved slowly but securely. And it's starting... Oh, it's starting to build up. Perfect. That means that this is getting all it can and running as fast as it can. Though still not producing fast enough. Why are you not running? Oh, can't you keep up anymore, little steam one? That's typical. So then let's move you down here instead. And add in a second steam. That should give enough steam for all of these to run as well. Then we're looking good. As the seeds gets built first, and then we'll see if it does that. And then I'll just take a 5-minute break afterwards. I think that'll be nice. I need to go grab myself some water as well. So I'll take a quick 5-minute break, or how long it's going to take, and then I'll be right back. So I'll see you in a minute, guys.